Hello everyone, my name is Kenton Cabescu. I'm an ex-Googler, an ex-BCG consultant, and the founder of RocketBlocks, an online platform that helps candidates prepare for interviews. In this RocketBlocks mini lesson, I'm really excited because we're sitting down with Bill Ferrel, who is a former Google product manager. He did a stint at NASA early in his career. He is a Y Combinator-backed founder, and he's currently the CTO and co-founder of a company called Outcome Machines. So Bill really has done it all. And in this conversation about product management, we're going to talk about the craft of product management. We're going to talk about the skills that are needed to succeed and walk through some common product scenarios and see how Bill would respond to those. So let's go ahead and jump in. So Bill, tell me about the foot in the door strategy for breaking into product management. So this is something you did early in your career.
Great, yeah. Let's start with maybe covering the various bases, because I think there's maybe 3 to 5 steps depending on how you want to think about it.
Yeah.
And then we can dive in.
Okay.
So I think that the first part of it is you have to be at the right company. And what I mean by that is, like, is the company in a growth mode where there's even a chance to have the door be open for you to put your foot in? Today in 2023, a lot of companies are doing layoffs, right? And so I think that's an important thing to think about is the company even open to the concept? So that's one. Part 2 is maybe what I would call identifying the barriers. It's kind of like part 1, but also what are the other barriers that they would say is, hey, this is a core requirement that we need you to have if you're going to be a PM. Maybe that's a CS degree, like at Google, or at least it used to be that way at Google. Or maybe it's an MBA, right? And maybe there's ways around that, but I think you need to identify those at the start so that you know that at least you have a chance. I think then part 3 is learning the role, both to build up your own skills, but also to learn the role at that specific company. Because there's going to be nuance there, and I think that will help you figure out how you can put your best foot forward in your application and in your interview. And then I think after that comes finding advocates for you at the company. And I think that's going to be crucial for getting around some of those hurdles, actually getting the interview lined up whenever the time is for that. And then having those champions push you forward in the hiring process of, like, hey, we're going to do this thing that probably doesn't happen that often. They're going to have to help push you over that hill with the hiring committee or with whomever, because they're used to a different process. So this is something new. And then last is, I think, understanding the interview and practicing for the interview. And so I think to understand the interview, you're going to hopefully leverage your advocates and leverage the fact that you're already you're a fox in the hen house already. So learn how that works. Do a practice one, get someone who does the interview to help you, who's already your advocate. And then I think a lot of time that you're going to have to spend practicing by yourself to get confident and really show that you can do this job, even though you maybe come from this other part of the organization that they're maybe not as excited about.
Or just don't think of like that profile as the right fit for it.
Right. And I came from sales, which I think from Google's perspective is like, that's not engineering their product.
These people aren't PMs.
So,
okay, cool. Good summary. Let's jump in.
All right.